lights, thick smoke, and loud, loud music. You'll never make a wife or a home-loving man. A home and little children mean nothing to you. A house full of love and a husband so true. You'd rather have a drink with the first guy you meet, and the only home you'll know is the club down the street. Them lights, that smoke, and loud, loud music is the only kind of love you'll ever understand. Them lights, that smoke, and loud, loud music, you'll never make a wife or a home-loving man. A home and little children mean nothing to you. A house full of love and a husband so true. You'd rather have a drink with the first guy you meet, and the only home you'll know is the club down the street. Them lights, thick smoke, and loud, loud music, the only kind of love you'll ever understand. Them lights, thick smoke, and loud, loud music, you'll never make a wife or a home-loving man. You'll never make a wife or a home-loving man.
All the little things that you say and do make me want to be with you. Rave on is a crazy feeling, and I know you got to be with me. You say I love you and rave on. Well, the way you dance and hold me tight, the way you kiss and say goodnight. Rave on is a crazy feeling, I know you got to be with me. You say I love you. Come on, let's twist again, like we did last summer. Come on, let's twist again, like we did last year. Do you remember when things were really humming? Come on, let's twist again, twist the time is here. Go round and round and up and down we go again. Baby, let me know you love me so again. Come on, let's twist again, like we did last summer. Come on, let's twist again, twist the time is here. All my love, all my kissing, you don't know what you've been missing, oh girl. You lift me, oh girl, the world is sweet and you were meant for me. All my life I've been waiting, and I could be no hesitating, oh girl. When you lift me, oh girl, the world is sweet and you were meant for me.
Good evening, Good evening indeed, Bernard, and mighty song there, and you know that singer?
Liam Cantillon, and he'd a Buddy Holly hit Rave On. And that was over in the pub in Carrigan there a few weeks back.
Great.
We have another song from him later too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's hard to imagine that this is, that favourite word, the penultimate programme.
Penultimate, exactly.
The second last programme.
Programme 211.
211.
Yeah.
And a programme, amazingly, for the last time here from our Mount Leader studio, because next week we're going to be on tour.
You're trying us out tonight?
Oh, no, definitely not. You're more than welcome to come twice a week if you wish.
It's a very good venue as well. That's right, we're going to Carrigan next week.
Next week for our final programme itself.
Programme 212, our final programme of the year, or the season, I should say.
Yes, indeed. And it is rather historic that this week we see a new cross placed upon Clara. On Monday, the new cross was visible. And in fact, if you look, you think this is the new cross. But in fact, this was the cross that has just come down, because that's what it looked like exactly in 1984. This was the cross that was actually in place since 1984. But the new cross looks fairly similar, but in time we might even have a cross that will be lit and seen at night,
Very
which
nice
would
one,
be absolutely amazing. And you know, you talk about the changing face of Millstreet. This was West End Millstreet. And if you look at West End Millstreet, this was the Avonmore Electrical Company. And wasn't it amazing? And look at all the very beautiful flowers here.
What year would that photo have been taken?
This now would go back to the 1980s also.
Right.
About 1984, I'd imagine, in that period also. Now, and when we speak about the West End and the Avonmore, of course, we think of Millstreet Country Park.
That's right.
And lots of things happening there.
Just opened there a couple of weeks ago, isn't it? And yeah. The walking festival last weekend, there was a lot of people up there on Sunday.
Tremendous. And by the way,
they have a few more events coming up, I think. And
just in time for the walking festival, an absolutely state-of-the-art brochure produced in association with IRD Duhallow. And it was the Clara Loop brochure. Absolutely magnificent in the front and in the back itself. Full details there, absolutely beautiful. So just in time for the actual walkers. The walkers were here on the Saturday and the Sunday.
Good weather.
Oh, fantastic weather.
That's right.
And I just heard them saying that, talk about views, particularly from the top of Mushra. I never realised there's a cross on the top of Mushra also.
That's right.
And the views from there were absolutely exquisite.
You can see into Cork City Way and all the Lee Valley and Black Kerry and all over the place, really.
And very often they talk about a lot of haze being there, but on that day they were just so looking.
That's right. Yeah.
And of course, right up in Millstreet Country Park at the moment, you have Nibbles in the park. Yeah, the new the restaurant is now called Nibbles in the Park because it's a branch of the Nibbles in West End itself. And of course, if you look there, that's where Nibbles is now. Isn't that right?
That's right.
That's where just at that particular point, Nibbles would be just there. Just there. Absolutely. There we go. So now, Bernard, you've a lot to share.
I have. We've a few bits and pieces, a bit of music from Liam O'Hara later. It was a piece that I did there a couple of years back in Dunman where we showed it before. But
wonderful.
There's some nice sequences in that of Liam O'Hara and his band of the different individuals in it.
And Liam was recently on the Mooney programme on radio, and a great interview there, and he played on that programme also.
Good.
Yeah.
We have, as I said at the start there, we have another song from Liam Cantillon as well. We got to Newmarket. You were there that night just to get about 7 or 8 minutes of Newmarket Drama Group. They had up the CYMS Lend Me a Tenner.
Brilliant.
And we're just going to show a few minutes of that.
Yeah.
I think that's, the Cork 20 as well. From 1985.
Wow. And recently I met someone who...
And we have a friend of yours as well, Mrs. Maureen O'Hara.
Oh, my goodness. In the background there we
Maureen O'Hara is, I have been reliably informed by William Fitzgerald in the background there.
And this is the interview down in Glengarry.
I'm not sure the length of it. He was telling me it was around 6 or 8 minutes or something.
That's right. It's
10 minutes, he says. That's fine.
Oh my goodness.
We'll be showing that, I think, before the Cork 20, maybe towards the end. I'll slap that in.
Oh, that's very special also.
So we have a fairly
packed programme
a
there.
lot,
There's a few other pieces.
And would
as
you
well, so
recognise this gentleman here? I was going through the archives of our museum
I
this
think
evening.
that's Duncan.
That is the very man, Duncan,
DIY guru.
Duncan Stewart, isn't
Duncan
that right?
Stewart is right.
And there he's holding a Millstreet card to prove that he's in Millstreet itself. And if you went down the tan yard, this was the scene in the tan yard in the 1980s.
Right.
And lots of houses there now. This is just very near Tulling Cross there.
Right.
But big changes there since,
Huge change.
since that. Exactly. And we can see one of our member of our television crew there who's going to be taking part in an All-Ireland event this weekend.
Oh my God, I wonder who that is.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Look, right over here.
Yeah.
There's Eiley.
It's that good-looking lady there on that side. Yeah.
Eiley Buckley, and we wish herself and her group every good wish, every good luck in the All-Ireland score
That photo taken, John,
in Killarney this weekend. That was taken in the 1980s.
All right.
Because if you notice here, do you notice we had some very beautiful Millstreet pictures on display at the side. They were on display there for quite some time there in the 1980s. And of course, in the past week, Bernard, there were plenty of...
Oh, Titanic.
Yes, I was buying every single paper because
I can imagine.
we wanted all these for the museum itself.
Last Saturday was the end of the day, was it the 14th?
Exactly, down in Cove itself.
Yes.
And then during the week, then as it continued, and there was excellent. This one here in the Irish Independent, absolutely brilliant altogether. And this one, that was in the Irish Independent, and this is the other one then where they reported as if they were actually reporting live from the actual thing itself. So some absolutely brilliant coverage there. And by the way, last week, absolutely the wonderful DVD on the story of Danny Buckley, who of course was Titanic survivor itself. Many people were hugely interested in it, and Sean, if you remember, played a sequence of it. And many people would like to get the actual DVD itself, so it can be got in a number of different outlets. But if you cannot get it in a number of outlets, you can get it from Star Trek Studio in Knocknagree itself. So there we are, Bernard.
So will we go over to Eiley Buckley for her bit of news?
That's news time from Eiley, and Eiley is busy preparing for her big event on next Saturday for the All-Ireland event.
That's right. So, and she looks younger now than what she does in that photo there, but it's gas, isn't it?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Something
so
really
Eiley Buckley's news on that note.
Indeed. There we go.
Dear Marie of Glera and welcome to LTV2 News. Here are the results of this week's Parish Lotto draw, which was held at the Malpaso Bar on Sunday night. Numbers drawn were 2, 6, 21 and 29, and the jackpot was not won. €100 went to Bernadette Cotter, 19 Murphy's Terrace. The seller was Dennis Hickey, and he got €50 seller's price. €50 went to Emer Dinhy Geraroo. 20 each to Susie the Cat Collins of Clara Road, Michael Healy Drishan View, Connie O'Sullivan Rylan, Christy Lucy Ballyvourna, Eileen Roach Cumligan, Margaret Murphy Tlahulabeg, Con O'Connor Ratroo and Finbar Healy Minor Row. Jackpot for next week is €7,000 and the draw will be at McCarthy's Bar on Sunday night. The AGM of the Lotto Committee was held at the Wallace Arms Hotel on Friday night. It was very well attended, and although the 3 participating bodies were represented, they are the Town Park, the GAA and the Community Council. Joint Chairman Dennis Toomey and Councillor Noel Buckley presided. Secretary Marie Toomey read the minutes of the previous AGM, and the Treasurer's report made very pleasant reading. The Lotto, which was started up in 1994, is one of the most successful ventures we ever held in Millstreet, and it continues to raise valuable funds to keep our key projects going. Copies of the Treasurer's report can be had on request. Noel Buckley thanked the public for their continued support and thanked Billy and Ellen at the Wallace Arms Hotel for giving a room free of charge every Sunday night for the checking of tickets. Votes of sympathy were extended to Johnny O'Keefe on the death of Lena and to the Kiley family on the recent passing of Brendan. long-serving members of the lotto in their time, and may they rest in peace. At the election of officers, the committee was re-elected in block. The meeting was then followed by a very pleasant social evening. The clean-up of our town and approach roads was a great success in the run-up to the walking festival. People came out and, as requested, and put their shoulders to the wheel, some going out as much as 3 and 4 miles on the approach roads to the town. And the fruits of their labour is easy to see. But now that our place is all clean and tidy, please keep it that way. Don't throw rubbish and litter around. If you see it, please pick it up. Our Walking Festival Committee can proudly take a bow following another very successful 2-day event, which brought over 300 people into the area on Saturday and Sunday. Look up the website for all the pictures and for the messages of thanks from many, many happy walkers. April the 28th will see a return of the mighty Millstreet Athletic Challenge, which was such a success last year, and all details again can be seen on our website. The Divine Mercy devotions were held in our church on last Sunday at 3 o'clock. This is a popular holy ceremony and is always very well attended every year. Millstreet Gramophone Circle meeting this Friday night, April the 20th, at the Canon O'Donovan Centre, starting at 8:15, and the presenter this time is Etno O'Keefe of Boherbee. Coffee morning in aid of Marymount Hospice at our Pastoral Centre on this Saturday, the 21st of April, from 10 until 2 o'clock. Fairy Cure Millstreet will be held at our community school on Sunday next, the 22nd of April, with some competitions starting as early as 12:30. Every good wish to the Millstreet Score Sheenshire team, who are competing in the Novelty Act section of the All-Ireland Finals at the INEC in Killarney on Saturday, April the 21st. Doors open at 2 o'clock and the show starts at 3. Tickets will be available at the door. Many congratulations to our under-21A football team on becoming Duhallow champions, beating Blackwater Gales in Boherbee on Sunday. The next music night in the pub in Carriganimmer will be by the Two Mics, and it will be on Saturday night, April the 28th. Their next Irish night will be long before that, on Tuesday, April the 24th. August Shin will accord now. I'll send you back to the rest of the programme.
Above at the vintage last week, I had to do it myself.
You crater. And were you not able?
I had Sean Radley and Bernard and Willie.
So you had plenty help?
That was last week. The week before I had Jerry Reardon.
Okay.
The week before that, I can't really remember.
So you miss me and you're glad to have me back.
So I'm only stuck with her for one more Thursday night, folks.
And
that's it for the end of the summer.
And
but I don't really mean that, yes?
You had a prize.
I had a prize?
While I was away?
While you were away. Where were you?
Well, actually, no. I'll coincide 2 and 1. I was just going to congratulate my own sister Tina and her husband Diarmuid.
Oh, you were having a baby,
and their
that's right.
new baby boy.
That's right.
Fionn.
You were having a baby. Jerry Reardon mentioned that 2 weeks ago.
Was having a baby.
Oh, your sister had a baby. All right. Okay.
Yes. And
Fionn.
Yes. Fionn. Fionn McCarthy.
That's
a
nice.
Kerry man, believe it or not.
Congratulations. That'll cost you money. Now you'll have to put your hand in your pocket.
I will, because he's also my godson, so it'll really cost me money.
Okay. Sure, how bad?
How bad is right. Good news. Will we give away a prize?
Of course.
Before we do a few...
Another day pass to Millstreet Country Park.
Okay, and you see what Sean Redley bought us?
Kind of a basket of some sort.
For all our entries.
For all of them.
Yeah, so we have a studio guest tonight, so will I dig deep?
Mind don't there be a mouse trap or something inside us?
No, Sean Redley never did that to me.
You'd never know, this place is full of surprises.
Yeah. Okay. And the winner is, first of all, the prize is a car pass for Millstreet Country Park. That's a one-day pass, is it?
Yep, car pass. Yep. To be used any time.
The winner is Martina Healy, Kenturk. And that's the number there.
That's a big long number.
Yeah.
We try ring it.
Do.
We put in that number there, it is going in very well, Martina Healy.
Right.
Always over in Kentucky.
So she hasn't too far to come. And next week, while we're waiting for Martina's answer, I believe we're in Carriganimmer again.
Oh, I think there's some bit of a surprise, yeah.
John Redley has a big night organised.
Oh, he sent a few text messages
He did?
to us.
Hello.
Martina, how are things?
This is. Oh, I'll give you on to Martina now. This is Michael, her son.
Oh, Michael, her son. Okay, no bother. All the way over in Kenturk.
Hello.
Hello, Martina, how are things?
Not too bad.
Any news in Kenturk tonight?
There no all is quiet now. We're only coming into it.
You're going to go into it. Is it wet there tonight?
No, dry.
Dry? Yes. You went to the competition last week.
I did, yes.
You did. You know who you're talking to now?
It's you the cameraman, the man on.
Well, I'm everything really.
He thinks he's everything, Martina.
I'm the guts behind this TV station. I'm a presenter, I'm a cameraman, I'm an editor, and I'm a fool.
And he's full of it, as you know.
But anyway, I'm going to be very good to you tonight, and you're going to Millstreet Country Park for a day. But you're after winning a day pass, so when you go in above, tell them who you are, and they will know who you are, because I will have arrangements made with them. Anyone you want to say hello to, Martina?
When must I use that by?
By the start of September.
Start of September.
So you have the whole summer, Martina.
Sorry?
You have the whole summer.
That's great, thank you very much.
Right, anyone you want to say hello to?
Just say hello to my husband and my family. And
God,
Michael.
Radley is distracting me here now.
Can we just hold you off there, Martina,
Am I right to
decided?
say that it's the cult, the junk couture?
The dress made out of race cars or whatever it was.
That's correct, yes.
Right,
Yes.
right. I
And
remember.
it was recorded. Or we were. Where were we last Sunday?
We had
Above
it
it.
on our programme last
Kennel
week.
Yard. Yeah. Sean Radley didn't take his tablets today, but he'll be fine.
No.
And by the way, he wants us out of the house by 10 o'clock tonight.
So that's why
Yeah,
he's
he's
rushing
just-
us
he'll be
through,
fine,
but he
he'll be
keeps
fine.
interrupting us.
But we have squatter rights here now anyway.
We have, that's
We
for
have-
sure, yeah.
Anyone you want to say hello to Martina, because we're going on here all night tonight. And
She
local
actually
TV.
just did only
Oh,
that
did
Sean
she?
Radley interrupted. He said hello to her
I just
husband.
want to say good luck to the Junkature team who are through to the national final this Friday in Dublin, to Ola Kelleher, Michael Healy and Stephanie Marshall, and to their teacher Miss McCarthy from Kenturk.
Very good. We met them last week, all right, yeah. As you're with us, Martina, you might as well sing a verse of a song for us, will you?
Thank you.
No, thank you. Okay, what kind is your picture in Kenturk?
Sorry?
Is it on the computer you watch it, or on the TV?
On both?
On both, and your picture is good enough?
It is indeed.
You can watch it. That's okay, so Martina, so go to the reception in Millstreet Country Park whenever you go up, and they will know about you.
Lovely, thank you very much.
Okay,
No bother, well done.
right, okay,
Oh, thank you. Bye.
right, bye. No, that's
Sean Radley, you really messed that up
No,
for
no,
us. But we leave him alone.
We'll let him be.
All right, okay.
Yeah, I don't know, but
But you have another pass, have you?
we have one more left for next week.
Okay. So,
Who walked onto our set tonight? That'd be a good question. Interrupted us?
who interrupted us?
Yeah.
Who destroyed our section tonight?
Yeah.
So, text during your answers to
Which number we go? My number? Your number?
yours.
Mine. So it's up here. Bernie is going to be so kind and put it up in front of us here.
087 2600 640.
Are you doing a bit of rambling lately?
No.
Why did you not get to sleep last night until 5 o'clock, you said?
I think you're doting, Sean.
I'm not doing it. I think you're doing a bit of rambling.
Do you
Anyway,
reckon? Anyway,
Bernie has a song for us, hasn't he?
he has by
TR.
Dallas.
Yes, and it's all
Rambling Boy. This
it's
should be
all
for
to
Sean
do-
Radley.
It's all to do with Mary and her rambling
Yeah.
at the moment, so we must catch up with Mary and see what she's up to. So here we go, Rambling Boy with TR Dallas.
He was a man and a friend always. He stuck with me in the bad old days. He didn't care if I had no dough. We'd ramble on in the rain and snow. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. In Tulsa town, we chanced to stray. We thought we'd try to work one day. The boss said he had room for one. Said my old pal, we'd rather bum. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. Then one night in a hobo camp, the weather it was cold and damp. He got the chills and he got them back. It took the only friend I had. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. My rambling pal is dead and gone. He left me here to ramble on. For when we die, we go somewhere. I bet you $1 he's rambling there. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. Here's to you, my rambling boy. May all your rambling bring you joy. May all your rambling bring you joy.
And a wonderful song there from T.R. Dallas and Rambling Boy. And you'll forgive my rambling onto the studio setting there because as Bernard, it was just the fact that the person who won the actual
That's right.
competition, it was was related to the people
At
that
Vintage Vintage.
that's right, that were doing the
Yeah, we'll run the whole lot anyway, there's no problem.
jump couture, and we wish them every good wish in the All-Ireland jump couture. Absolutely tremendous. And
I suppose before we just get going here, I have a poster here about the two mics, and there's it's advertising. They're in the pub in Carrigan on the 28th of April. You might just zoom in on that there, Sean, please.
My goodness.
And Saturday night, and they also have a CD on sale there. We can see it's called, I think it's Between Friends.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, and of course, Mike Coffey.
Very good band that they are too, and
tremendous.
Nice guys as well.
And great friends of LTV2
and Cork Music.
Cork Music Station.
Mike Coffey is actually a DJ with them
every Thursday night.
That's right.
Thursday night. Great country and western music, and very historic there. What's been happening out in Corriganima over the wonderful St. Patrick's Day parade and all the different great things that have been happening there. But of course, talking about history, we have been blessed to actually have received a Titanic mug, very kindly presented by Mary Kelleher, one of our team members here, of course, on LTV2. And Mary was in Cove on the Sunday and very kindly presented us with the Titanic mug for Millstreet Museum. And talking about history and Centenary, we have two very special guests here that have to do with the Centenary also. Bernard, maybe you'll introduce us.
To my left here I have John Kelleher. He's known by all the crew here. He's one of our crew.
Welcome, John.
Thank you.
Great.
And over here we have Martina Sheehan.
Welcome, Martina.
Thanks, Sean.
And Martina, your first time in our studio.
That's it, yeah, first time here.
And you just made it in time because this was our penultimate programme. Sean Murphy loves that name.
Yeah.
The second last programme here, and it's coming directly from Mount Leader studio here. Next week we're going to be out in that beautiful setting in Corriganima. next week.
In the renovated pub.
But the final programme of the year.
Absolutely.
Or the season, I should say.
Indeed. But Martina, talking about Centenary, tell us more, because Oban is very much involved in the Centenary.
Yeah, what I'm here tonight is to talk about the Centenary celebrations for Oban School and the community centre. It was built in 1912.
The year of the Titanic.
Exactly.
My goodness.
So it was a school until 1974, and then after that, the following year, it was taken up by the Oban community, and the social club was set up, and it's been used as a community centre since.
And isn't it an amazing, vibrant community? My goodness.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. We always try to have something there. So we just wanted to mark the occasion, and we also wanted to have a school reunion, because it's something that never happened. And I mean, I know there's probably a generation that has passed away from the first generation that went to the school. But I mean, there's still, I think approximately, John, it's about
174
past pupils. So for them, and just for anyone who was involved with Oban, we wanted to mark this occasion.
Yes, and I suppose the last huge event in Oban was 1998, when the Butter Road was being commemorated.
That's
John.
correct, John. That was the last event. And
that was a huge event.
It was a huge event, and the event that we're hosting now in August will even be bigger.
My goodness. Yeah. Just give us an idea of what's going to happen.
Well, on the 17th of August, we plan on having the reunion, which will be held in the Gleneagle Hotel.
Right. Is the 17th a Saturday?
The 17th is the Saturday.
A Saturday, right.
Or Friday night.
Friday
night.
Grand.
And then on Sunday, we plan on having Mass at 1 o'clock. And then
Mass in Oban?
Mass in
the community centre, yes.
And then we plan on having a launch of a book publication. And
a special book is being
produced.
My goodness. On the history of the
school.
That'll be hugely interesting. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, hopefully.
Yes.
And
this is being compiled at the moment.
We're putting that together. We've started work on it.
Excellent.
So yeah, we'll have a lot of work to do in the upcoming months to get that published.
Yeah. That'll be a bestseller straight away.
Absolutely, we hope so.
Straight away. Right. Then on the Sunday itself?
Yeah, we'll have, as John was saying, there's the Mass and the launch of the booklet. We'll have the unveiling of a plaque. Obviously, you have to have a plaque to mark the occasion.
At the community centre?
At the community centre, yeah. And we hope to have a photo exhibition, photos of past pupils, and even just, people of the area. So I suppose that's also why I'm here tonight, is to ask people to contact us if they have old photos, and even if they want to give us the original, and we'll make a copy and give it back to them, or if they can copy it themselves and give it to us.
Yeah. And now with the digitalisation of photographs, it's easy to digitalise a photograph straight away.
And actually, a lot of the older photographs, even some that are damaged, people are very good now at being able to actually restore them. Exactly, yeah.
Absolutely.
So we're hoping to have a photo exhibition as well, and we'll have access to the roll books, so we might publish them. Just publish the roll books as well in the exhibition, which would be interesting to see.
So the roll books will be available there on the day, that people can refer and actually find possibly their own names. And
yes, exactly, yeah.
My goodness, that's special. That's always hugely interesting,
very interesting.
To be able to say and to find out who was in your class. And, I suppose most people remember. Oh yeah, lots of memories there, But, and do you expect many people to be coming from abroad, John?
Well, from going through the roll book, there are a lot of people in America, in England, and what the emphasis that I'd like to put on this weekend is that it's open to everyone, neighbours, friends, everyone are very welcome to attend these events.
So it's almost a welcome home.
It's welcome home.
Yeah, tremendous.
I suppose it's also like just what John was saying. We're aware of, let's say, some people, their parents or grandparents would have gone to the school in Oban.
Yes.
And that they might want to come to, let's say, the Friday night, well, to any part of it, that they might want to come on the Friday night or the Sunday. And as John was saying, that it's just, we want to make it clear to everyone that it's just open to everyone. And some people like that, we've got feedback that, let's say, their parents went to the school and that they'd like to be involved and come to it. So it's just to let everyone know that everyone's welcome.
Excellent, Audrey. It sounds to be a very special weekend. It's really a full weekend, John.
Yeah, it's a full weekend. So, we're looking forward to welcoming all the people that went to school back to Oban for the weekend, because it's going to be a very special weekend for us, and an even more special weekend for them, because they're going to be meeting up with their old school pals. And
absolutely. And Bernard, you'll be very busy with the camera that weekend.
I might
we'll all be busy.
Twice, I'd say we'll be all busy. One question there, where is the event on Friday night? You have a social, is it?
It's on in the Gleneagle Hotel in Killarney.
Very good. So that's, what date is that again for viewers?
Friday, the 17th.
17th of August. My goodness, it won't be long coming around.
No, so if all social club members will be selling tickets as it comes closer to the time. So we'll be advertising in it in, let's say, the Clara News
and the website,
Corkman, obviously the Millstreet website, which is fantastic, and on Facebook, Oban, we have our own Facebook page as well that John looks after. So that we will be advertising, and that just anyone, if they're interested then in getting tickets, that if anyone that they'd know in Oban, just contact them and we'll be able to sort them out with tickets.
So there's lots of ways by which one can communicate to get tickets and so on.
Absolutely.
People see more and more about this in the next couple of months.
Sounds even recently there was a wonderful reunion of class members from the community school.
That's
and they had an absolutely wonderful time, and that was just a one night occasion in both in the St. Patrick's Church in Millstreet and also in the Wallace Arms. And that was so special. And there's a second one of those coming up very shortly also, I believe in May also. So, I mean, it's wonderful, the reunions of coming together there. Like
also, Sean, even though the school is 100 years old, we actually have the original blackboards. So on the Sunday, we plan on having a reenactment of a school setting.
An original classroom,
My goodness. And
very interesting.
And some of the teachers that were actually working there possibly will be present?
Yeah, there's two still alive anyway that we know of.
Oh, very, very, but so altogether, indeed, wonderful. So I mean, it's great to think that there's going to be a weekend that will be so welcoming to not just the local people, but very much so to the
absolutely.
people abroad.
And I just want to mention as well that I suppose it's very much, there is very much an emphasis on the school reunion, but there's also the last 30 odd years of the social club. So we also want to bring that into it as well. So part of it is on the Monday night. A lot of people all over the world, I've said this before, people from all over the world have come to Oban on a Monday night set dancing.
Yes.
So we are hoping to have we will have on the Monday night. We're hoping to erect a marquee, so we'll have a big ceilidh. So
that will extend onto the Monday.
Onto the Monday night, because everyone, anyone in the set dancing community, Monday night is always associated with Oban. So we said if a fraction of the people came to Oban on that Monday night that have come to Oban over the last 30 years,
a mighty occasion.
It would be a mighty occasion. So
tremendous.
We'll have that on the Monday night. That's the Monday the 20th.
Yeah. Great. So huge lot of activity happening in Oban.
Just and note there of activity in Oban, the Family Fun Day.
Family Fun Day, that's Sunday the 24th of June.
My goodness.
That's right. That's the
St. John's Day.
St. John's Day.
St. John's Day. It's falling on St. John's Day this year.
That's unusual that it should be directly coinciding.
Yeah, we try to have it on the weekend of St. John's. So
excellent. And I can remember in the past all the wonderful sports that were held in Oban. Oh, they were so special.
We had was it the first one last year, Martina? Wasn't it?
We started.
That was a great day.
It was a fantastic day. We were blessed with fabulous weather, and there was wonderful crowds. People were brilliant the way they turned out supporting us. So we'll be hoping that everyone comes out again. And it was a great day. A lot of people, let's say, that have left Oban and they came back with their kids, and they had a fantastic day because they met people they hadn't met in years.
Yes.
And the kids were able to run around and have fun, and they'd bounce in castles and face painting and
great spirit, very colourful and blessed with great weather.
Blessed with great weather,
So even for such a small area, we do have huge lot going on all the time up there.
At one
It's
point,
great.
your famous historian, of course, Jack Lane, once asked, where in the world is Oban? But definitely, you all have helped to put it on the map in a huge manner. In a huge manner, altogether. So, there it is. An amazing event in August for Oban. Any other relevant points before we continue the rest of our programme?
Well, just I suppose just to put a plea out for people who have old photographs, and if they could contact myself or John, and as I say, if someone sent the original, we'd get it copied and sent it straight back to them, or
even email it.
Email it to us.
Yeah, I can give my email address there. It's Kelljohn. It's KELLE John @hotmail.com.
Brilliant. So there we go. Absolutely. So Bernard, I must say an event that we must certainly put into our diaries.
Without doubt.
Absolutely. So now, seeing that Bernard is editing our special programme this week.
The next part of the programme, we're going to go to Dunmanway.
Liam
O'Hara. We had it on before, a couple of years ago there. And I'm just going to show about 10 minutes of his show. It's actually different members of his band do their own piece. There's a guy playing the guitar, there's a guy on the drums, there's dancers. So it's about 10 minutes long. I thought it's quite enjoyable. So we're going to go back to Dunmanway and have a look at that.
It really brings back that wonderful memory of when the Sam Maguire came back to Ballydesmond. And William...
the Sam Maguire weekend in Dunmanway, this was held as well.
Well, this William Fitzgerald did an absolutely brilliant programme on that occasion and Liam O'Connor was one of the key people that was present that night to provide such amazing entertainment. By the way, very special word of thanks to Brendan on camera in our studio setting at the moment.
We had a technical problem with all our cameras, so Brendan quite
Sean has been doing super studio work here also. And of course in our background studio we have lots of our team.
Lots of very good members of
including
our team.
A very special welcome back to Dolores.
Will we go on to Liam O'Connor?
Oh, we're ready for Liam.
So
here we go.
Liam O'Connor and his band.
World champion 10 times. Let's hear it, Kieran McGraw.
want you to hear the man on the 4-string banjo. Let's hear it, Matthew Griffin tonight. Hello, Matthew. Let's hear it, Matthew Griffin tonight, guys. All the way from County Carlow, the mighty man of the fiddle, Jeremy Spencer. Let's hear it for Germany tonight. Right back to County Kerry, the mighty man 6'5" tonight. On guitar, Sean Lee. Let's hear it, he's a fantastic musician, Sean Lee tonight. I want to see your hands, come on. He's a professor of music, he's a world drummer, and ladies and gentlemen, he's from Poland. Give a mighty welcome tonight to the man on drums. Let's hear it for Lucas. Let's hear it from Lucas tonight. Come on, Lucas, give him another blast there tonight. Give him a big round. He's from Poland, folks. Give him a big round tonight.
suppose, and welcome back to the second last programme.
Sorry?
And we'll be back from Liam O'Hara there. So.
Will you be sorry to see it go like?
No, I'll probably go on holidays or something.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, we'll get ready. There's a big festival coming up in the month of May.
I don't know anything about it.
The Outland Festival.
Yeah.
I don't know much about it.
Yeah.
Because, do you know,
what's that all about?
Do you know the May,
yeah.
Hundreds of years ago, May was way more important than Christmas.
I don't know, it was before, definitely before our time, did it?
Do you know that the first of May, the May morning, the women,
yes.
the ladies we call them, used to go out and collect the dew.
Is that the dangerous night?
That's the dangerous night, they used to collect the dew.
Yeah.
And they'd wash their face. Which
some of them didn't do good work with that dew, I think.
Some of them did, yeah, they'd have great beauty if they washed their face.
Yeah, some of them did some other thing with it though.
In the May, yes, there was ill-willed women out there as well, and men too, I'd say.
Whistling maid, and crying, in the
bright May morning.
Yeah.
She was a judgy one, all right.
Yeah, all very bad.
Now, I believe your sister is doing a share of painting.
Yeah, yesterday she put on a napped exhibition out in Lawyer, the community centre in Lawyer. So our first bit of clip this week is 5 or 6 minutes long of painting and what she was doing.
Right.
All the ladies and gentlemen and all the great boys and girls and the children. And I hope you have a lovely day. And this is Tim Brown from Kentucky to give us music. Take it away, Tim.
Thank you very much, Mary.
Trusting, faithful heart, you left in tears behind. I never thought you would prove false or either prove untrue. And we sailed away through the Milford Bay on board like a girl of gold. Cheer on my uncle, we sold the dirty. She sobbed, she sighed, she did, she cried, she wouldn't say goodbye. Working on dirty long, look on her tongue. True. very much. You can spare the clapping for Mary. That is a wonderful painting. Thank you very much. It's beautiful to see them displayed all around the room. This is a song about a Mary. So this is for you, Mary. It's a song called The Girl from Washington Lane. It's a song just beyond the market there. A true story of love.
And now we're back again.
Some talent there.
Oh, so we can show some talent there.
I'm sure we'll have to put you next man. We'll have to put Dainty.
No, I didn't send my name Dainty anyway.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah.
But our next clip is there was a race up Clara last Sunday evening. Did you know that?
I did.
This is for the mountain points, whatever they call it. Like there was about 42 partners.
A difficult
run.
Race, yeah.
And ran it up and down in less than a half an hour, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I was on top of Clara to see someone coming. So.
Yeah. So
and the first man we met on top of Clara, watch him, Liam Coffey, and he was one of the men that was put up the first cross in Clara back in the 50s.
Aye, gee.
We had an interview.
The cross is ready to be put up, is it now?
It's up at the moment.
Is it?
It was put up last Monday, as far as I know.
Oh, yeah.
So, the first cross up there was the timber cross. Did you know that?
I did, I think, yeah.
Right. This man was part of the first crowd that put it up. It was Millstreet CYMS that sponsored the first cross.
So that was back in the 40s?
Back in the 50s.
Oh, yeah.
I know it was 50 or 54. So the Maureen O'Hara, I think that was 54.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to up Clare.
So that's it. We'll see you next week.
In the garden of Eden has vanished his sin, but I know the lie of his tears. Just turn it no sure enough when fortune for your lack of coin. She stepped away from me, and deep she did say, it will not be long, till our wedding day. She stepped away from me, and she moved through the fair. And finally I watched her move here and move there, and then she turned homeward with one star away, like the swan in the evening moves over the lake. Last night she came to me, my dead love came in. So softly she came, that her feet made no din, and she laid her hand on me, and deep she did say, it will not be long, till our wedding day.
We grew up living close to each other, went to school, sat side by side. I long for the day when I'd ask her if she would be my loving bride. I'll pick some wild mountain flowers for Mary. I told her I loved her today. She said that we never could marry, that our mother would stand in our way. Her daddy died when she was very young, and she never knew the love of a man. I tried so hard to make her happy, and I tried to make her mother understand. I'll pick some wild mountain flowers for Mary. I told her I loved her today. She said that we never could marry, that our mother would stand in our way. Now my days of youth are gone and I'm so happy, and my time it isn't far away. I I'll pick some wild mountain flowers for Mary and place them on her grave today. I'll pick some wild mountain flowers for Mary. I told her I loved her today. She said that we never could marry, that her mother would stand in our way. She said that we never could marry, that her mother would stand in our way.
So we're back again, folks. That was a song there from Liam Cantillon out in the pub in Carrigan there a few weeks ago. That's the second song we've had from him tonight. And it was a song, it was named Wild Mountain Flowers. So we're going down next part of the show there now. Was myself and Sean Radley. We were over in Newmarket there about 3 weeks ago, Sean.
That is correct indeed.
At it was
at the
show
CYMS Hall.
CYMS Hall
Yeah.
that the Newmarket Players of Drama Group did.
Brilliant.
Called Lend Me a Tenner.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a very enjoyable show.
And that is TENOR.
TENOR.
Yes,
exactly.
Yes.
And it's just basically about this singer or a tenor or whatever.
John O'Sullivan from Millstreet is the tenor and puts on an amazing Italian accent for the occasion itself. Some brilliant acting altogether.
It was a very good show.
Absolutely.
Also. We'll just go up to Newmarket and we'll take about 8 minutes of that just to see what they were actually up to over in Newmarket in the CYMS Hall.
Brilliant, and here it is.
Hello? Sorry, could you speak more slowly, please? If that's you, can I take this shrimp and stick it up a rectum? Sorry, it's him. Head? The big kid. He's in the lobby and he needs a porter. Oh, benvenuto a pop, Mr. Moretti. Oh, yes, it is indeed an honor and a privilege. It's Henry, Henry Saunders. What? Oh, no need for you to be down there at all. I'll be down to wrestle. This is it. This is it. He's here, Max. If Max goes downstairs, he's in the lobby. I know. Right. You have your instructions, Max. Keyword. Glue. You stick to it like glue. You never let it out of your sight. You drive to rehearsal, drive him back. Give him everything he wants except liquor and women. After performance, you start spontaneous standing ovation. After which you take him to the reception, keeping him sober with his hands to himself. And at that stage, he can drop the for all we care. Good. Get rid of that football. Oh, hell. Oh, the bathroom. Maggie, Maggie! What are you doing in there? It's here. What is coming on? Maggie, do you realize what this looks like? I mean, my bedroom in his bathroom.
I know, they're right. I thought it was a closet.
Oh, how are you doing this?
The door's not missing.
Oh, he's here.
Oh, Max.
With your father.
Oh, my Max.
Maggie! Max! The door is not Max. Oh, I come in. This one's... Oh, fruit. The food. The fruit?
Max.
Open the door. Oh, I'm coming. Just 1 second. Thank you. Oh. My friend, you're sweet.
So are you, I'm sure.
Thank you. Shall I give it some introductions? Signor Moretti, who we did not expect, was very pleased to have her. And Signor Cesar Moretti, who needs no introduction. Max.
How do you do? John.
Max. Max!
John. He can call me John if he wants to.
My husband, he would like it a John. He throws on.
Oh, yes, of course, the John, right this way.
Max. John, we misunderstood, you see. You could have said it. Stop! There's one in the lobby, and it's much nicer. It's cleaner.
Are you all right, Max?
Me? It's just they have this terrific bathroom in the lobby. I mean, Oh, it's incredible.
This one is quite peachy.
No, it isn't. Trust me.
John. Oh, yes, of course. That's John. Sure.
Give him my husband. He's a stupid. Shut up yourself. He eats like a fatted pig. We have food on the train. He eats too much. And always we are at the station. He wants a lunch. Don't eat, I tell him. You're going to be sick. You want to be happy. He eats like a pig. 2 plates. Why? Because he likes the bosoms.
Bosoms?
He wants the bosoms. Is that normal? You tell me, eh?
I'd say it's unusual.
What's unusual, Max?
Apparently Mr. Murray would like to have bosoms.
That's wonderful.
Wait, she leans way over. You want a second? He wants the bosoms. He says, I show. He's not that hungry. He wants more bosoms.
I see.
Oh, he lived long time, believe me.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir. I do apologize for bad behavior between people who have a veteran handler's man. You certainly would.
Hey, it's no big deal. It happens 10 times a day. The phone rings, I pick it up, I get Pagliacci, I go to the butcher, he sings me a karma.
Oh, yes, of course. I promise you it won't happen again. You have my promise. And
it's my job, okay?
Yes, Julia. Yes, Julia is right here. Julia, their personal friend and chairman of the Opera Guild. Oh, wonderful people. Absolutely amazing, Julia. Oh, yes. Oh, Mr. Morelli, isn't that fantastic? Oh, I understand, Julia. I'll be over there as soon as we can. Julia, as soon as possible there. Right, we'll be over there as soon as possible. Now, get out. You've got to be kidding. That's pathetic. Julia, sorry about this. We've a man up here who's not only rude, but apparently brainless as well. If a human being said that, I'd be offended. I'll talk to you later, Julia. I believe you owe this lady an apology. I do? Yes, you do. Fine. Mi signora mi dispiace, non venivo da sorvegliare. Se non avvisa, chiedo scusa.
Non entro, yes.
Grazie del saluto.
Ciao.
Ciao. Very difficult to get competent staff these days.
I was very sorry.
He likes the bosoms. He gave a prize. I'm not a try.
He will be able to sing with him.
You got a woman in the opera?
Well, yes, of course.
How many?
Let's see. Desdemona, Amelia, the chorus, about 14.
He wouldn't miss it, believe me. You know why? Because he's got this, what's the word? It starts with P.
P?
All men, they got this thing.
Publicity.
It starts a small, and it gets a big, and it gets big trouble.
The private?
Peanuts? Passions, and big passions.
You are all right?
We have a fine, perfetto.
Look at him, he's sick as a dog.
Oh, okie dokie, I'll get $10. Direct to the top. Shut up. Stomach, it is a nothing. I'm fine. If you want me to time about it, even better.
Better? As I thought, I get you pin.
I know what take a
You need a pin.
I know what take a is. I am a singer, my body, it is my instrument. It stands as sacred like a knife. Oh, no.
You have to say goodbye, it's going to be great.
No, I already, and Marie says no.
What's the matter? You got a girl in there?
Sure, I got the girl in there. In fact, I got the girl. Isn't there a woman naked? Why, you?
Some day you will wake up in your bed and what is the plan?
What is the word for it? It begins with an M.
Mud.
Emotion! She's got a big emotion! She loves
I don't want to be too pushy, gentlemen, but I think it's about time we were going.
Oh, sure, well, thank you for calling and see you later, eh?
No, I mean all of us, to the rehearsal.
Yeah, back from the market, Sean.
Wow, and great acting.
And a nice crowd there on the night show.
Great audience reaction
Very good
also.
audience reaction.
Absolutely.
So,
oh,
a
yes,
friend close
yes,
to your
yes.
heart.
Talking about acting, oh, wow. One of the most wonderful actors in all of the world. And, of course, we speak of the one and only Maureen O'Hara. And very famous for so many films, and of course the most famous, one of the most popular of all, The Quiet Man. And we had the amazing privilege down in Glengariff last summer with William on camera and Ita Fitzgerald was also with us. We actually were given the privilege of speaking with Maureen for a short period there in Glengariff Golf Club itself. So that was a real privilege itself. Now, it was such a wonderful interview itself, and she was hugely impressed, well, you'll see, by Tubrit Holywell. You'll see more about this in a moment. But we felt so encouraged by that interview itself that we travelled then, later in the summer, right up to Mayo itself, to Cong County Mayo, where the setting of the original Quiet Man was filmed itself. So that's going to come in our new season. We have a very special interview, particularly at the Quiet Man Museum. But more about that at a future point, indeed. But at this particular point, we'll have to go right over now, I think, to Glengariff, beautiful Glengariff, and the great and wonderful and exquisite Maureen O'Hara, speaking exclusively to LTV2 Millstreet. Here we go.
They were from Ireland. He was a wonderful and a fabulous, cranky, cross director, but oh boy, he was good.
And of course, Maureen, I was born in 1951 myself, and that of course was the year that you made the very famous Quiet Man.
Yes.
And what is your secret about being so young at this wonderful age at the moment?
Well, as you know what I am, I'm 90, and I'm very proud of it. And if God is good, I'd like to live to be 102. I really would. Absolutely. I'd enjoy it.
And you will.
But I come from a family of long-lived people, all healthy and all very handsome, believe me.
Wonderful. And of course, Dublin has been so special to you. But
I was born and raised in Dublin. I was born in a place called Ranelagh on North Beechwood Avenue, across from the Catholic Church. You know the Church of the Holy Name?
Often went there.
Well, that's where we went to Mass every Sunday. And then a little later in life, Mommy wanted to move because there were 6 kids. And Beechwood Avenue house wasn't big enough. And we moved to Milltown to 13 Churchtown Road, across from the golf links. And that's why I'm stuck on golf now.
Absolutely. An absolutely tremendous altar. And finally, we'd like to present you with, here, Maureen, this in Millstreet itself. Millstreet, we have a holy well called Tubrit Holywell. And it's the town supply for the area itself. It must be the only place in Ireland that the water supply is from a holy well.
Well, you do me a great favour if you put my name on a little piece of paper or something and sank it in the well.
We will indeed, absolutely.
Yeah,
and when you're coming to Millstreet, your official passport.
Oh.
That's wonderful.
Oh, well, wonderful.
Maureen, thank you so much for sharing with us. It's been such an honour. You have been such a hero of so many people, but of mine very
May I ask you where you come from?
We come from Millstreet in County Cork.
Oh.
We came specially here this evening to beautiful Glengariff.
Yeah, but you don't have a total Corkonian accent.
Well, I taught in Dublin for...
Oh, that's what I was going to say. You sound more Dub than you do Cork.
I
Really?
taught in Dublin for a number of years,
Yeah.
and then in Mallow, and then in Millstreet.
Yeah.
Just retired now. So, but you never retire.
Oh yes, I've retired from active, stuff.
Yes.
But no, you never retire. You're never going to retire either. Let me tell you, you're going to be doing interviews for your own pleasure.
Wonderful.
And why not?
Well, Maureen,
Why not?
It's been such a joy, and it's such an uplift. And to all our viewers, what an honour it is to meet with this person who has starred in over 67 films.
Oh, 80-something.
Oh my goodness. My goodness, yeah. And a wonderful, wonderful website where you will find all wonderful information. The one final thing, Maureen, when you were presented with this most beautiful crystal for being such a wonderful person representing Ireland in America and all over the world, your comment was it should have been filled with shamrock.
Yes. Well, what's wrong with that?
Absolutely perfect. It says so much about being Irish.
Well, if you're not proud of being Irish, then you should be shot.
Right. Yeah. Maureen, thank you so much. It's a great honour also. Very much. Thanks very much indeed.
You're quite welcome.
Very, very kind. Well, with William on camera, we have been so blessed and honoured to have had this wonderful interview with the very famous, iconic film star Maureen O'Hara. And this has been due to one man very especially, Des Keaveney. Des, thank you so much.
Pleasure, Sean, yeah.
And Des, you're, of course, your role here is a very special role.
Well, I do my best to promote the club, together with our president, who is our real promoter, yeah. But I look after, other things.
And now you're going to introduce the gentleman right alongside you.
I will indeed. This is our president, Eddie Mullins.
Eddie, lovely meeting
nice
you
to
this
meet you.
evening.
Thank you very much indeed.
Eddie, this has been a very special evening for the club, right through this week.
Well, it's been a great weekend for the club, and obviously this is the ladies' weekend, and unfortunately it was rained out on Friday. But it's been great, and we can see the success of it here tonight with Maureen O'Hara present and a good crowd in attendance for the ceremonies. We also had on Friday night, we had a fashion show that was very well attended, and we had a good night of fun last night as well, even though we didn't have the prize giving last night. That was planned. And we look forward to the week of golf now that we have the seniors on Tuesday, we have a scramble on Wednesday, we have mixed foursomes on Thursday, and we have the gents then Friday, Saturday and Sunday of next weekend.
And Eddie, we just look right behind you here. It was established in 1934. That is a very established club here.
It's one of the oldest clubs in the locality, and obviously, it is a 9-hole course, but there's a lot of history to the place, and it has gone from strength to strength. And we're very happy, we're very lucky to have Maureen O'Hara as our patron for so many years at this stage.
Because this must, when we talk about the Maureen O'Hara Classic, this must surely give it such a status here.
Yes, and we've had many famous people coming to the Maureen O'Hara over the years. And in fact, last year at her birthday now, which was a little bit later than Maureen O'Hara, we had 2 helicopters landing out there on the first green, more or less on the first green. And, and that is, of course, a wonderful sight for such a small course here, yeah.
And how very scenic, the whole area here, my goodness. You're in heaven when you're here in Glengarriff.
We have an awful lot of people that come to Glengarriff and reside here for the summer. And they come from Dublin, they come from different parts of the country. And I think we have the beauty here. It's untouched, it's untroubled, it is gorgeous, and we're very proud of it. We love it.
And can't you easily see why Maureen has settled in beautiful Glengarriff?
I can well understand it, because I'm a blow-in as well. She says she's a dirty dub. I came a little bit later, maybe we'd cleaned up our act. but I'm also from Dublin, and I've lived here. I bought a house here in 1975, and I'm retired for the last 15 years here, yeah. And I love it. I can't think of anywhere else, when the weather is good, than to be in Glengarriff.
Well, I must say, gentlemen, you are such welcoming people here. My goodness, the welcome we have received here this evening, we feel very much at home. And for a moment there, Des, will you explain here with Eddie showing the crest here? Maybe you'll explain explain a little bit more here.
The crest, of course, we have the famous Garnish Island, yeah? And this is part of the Italian garden crest on the Italian garden on the crest here, yeah? Yes.
Well, any message for our viewers in relation to coming down here to Glengarriff and particularly to come to golf? Message to our viewers.
Well, we'd be delighted to welcome anyone, and we do good deals here. And if there are crowds coming, we'll do better deals again. And people are very welcome in Glengarriff, and if they contact Des here, Des is going to look after them in his own inimitable way.
Well, we'll endorse that in such a wonderful manner, because it was the man on camera, William, that was first in touch with Des, and my goodness, it's such an ambassador, mighty altogether. Des, you must have welcomed the most amazing people over the years.
Yes, we have over years. Well, I'm not manager for that long, but we have certainly over the years. We've had wonderful people here. Even people from Kerry, like Dick Spring has played here, among others, yeah.
Now, yes, exactly. And this is?
Our captain, Teddy O'Sullivan.
Teddy.
Pleased to meet you.
My goodness, Teddy, this has been a wonderful evening, and you have two great ambassadors, but this is the third ambassador coming up here. Just to give us an idea of what all this means to Glengarriff, especially an evening like this evening.
Well, it's the start of our 2 weeks of golf, and it brings a lot into the village, not just to the golf club. It's good for accommodation and for the pubs and restaurants in the area. It brings business into the whole area, so it's an annual event, and people mark it off in their calendar, and we get a lot of repeat custom out of it, so it's great to look forward to it every year.
And what other club has a name so iconically famous as Maureen O'Hara?
Oh, there is no other. There is no other, and we're proud of that. We're indebted to her, you know, and we will always remember that.
Yes.
No, we're really lucky to have her involved as her name alone it just brings them back, you know what I mean? It's the golf course and everything is secondary to her.
And yes, I think you would...
Long may she be with us.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, she has already mentioned 102.
She has indeed. Her mother, I think, was 102 or 103, and she'll be 91 this year in August. Yeah, and we hope to have a nice welcome shindig for her.
Great memory and everything still with her.
Gentlemen, thank you for being so very welcoming. We felt so much at home here, and for giving us the opportunity of meeting someone who is so iconic worldwide, and to have met this lady this evening and to have been able to share with our many viewers in Slieve Lucra, Musgrave and Duhallow, and not only there but worldwide also. So, Goramina Mahagiv, and thank you all very much. I think we'll be back here. We'll have to take up golf.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks very much indeed. There we are.
Thank you.
And there it is. William there on camera, thank you so much for sharing such a very special evening here in Glengarriff. And William is now just finishing as we look at the very famous board of honour there right through the years of the presidents, the captains, established here since 1934.
Okay, we're back, so...
Well, you know, wasn't that very special? My goodness.
She's a lovely woman, isn't she?
Oh, an amazing.
Pure lady.
And so young in spirit.
Absolutely.
Absolutely amazing altogether. And I must say it was a great privilege, because my favourite film definitely is The Quiet Man itself. And so Maureen, it was wonderful. And you never know, maybe Maureen might at one point come to Tubberth Holywell here in Millstreet. You never know.
Might even get her into the studio here. Some night one never knows, you know.
Well, you never know. You never know. But it was very special, and we thank all the different people, particularly William Fitzgerald, who really was the person who coordinated and arranged that this interview took place itself. So at this particular point, and of course not to forget that during the new season we'll be going to Cong, County Mayo, and that beautiful setting in County Mayo to see where The Quiet Man was made itself.
Very good.
But now
we are coming to the end of the programme, but we'll go out with a bit of you know what.
Right. Sure. And I thought we were going to go out with Big Tom.
No, we're not going to go with Big Tom. No. William Fitzgerald.
That's exclusive to
No, the Cock 1985. I showed the 1984 version that Deirdre Kelleher did there a few weeks ago. Now I'm going to show the one that he did the following year. It was an exciting rally because Billy Coleman and Aston McHale had a bit of a head-to-head in it. And it was a bit controversial as well.
Really?
And
does it have interviews?
It does have a few interviews
they
as
are,
well.
They are
Paddy Buckley's
special.
doing the interviews
Excellent,
as well.
excellent.
And at the end of the rally, Coleman lost the rally by 1 second.
1 second?
But there was a bit of trickery in the timing. I don't recall it at the time now, but he shouldn't have lost it by 1 second,
Right,
but he did.
right.
So we will go over to the COP 20. It's the Sunday that we cover in it,
Right.
or that Dendra Kelleher covers
Yes.
it, I should say, and it's around the Macroom area.
Right.
So we will say good night. And
Absolutely. And by the way, thanks a million to Bernard has been editing this week's very special programme, and compliments also, of course, to Sean. Sean last week, Sean Murphy did a super job in last week's programme with the great focus on vintage. But Martina, thank you so much for joining us here in our studio. Thank you, John, indeed,
Thank you.
as one of our team. And Bernard, thank you for doing such a super job in editing. And to think that it's our second last programme.
It is, programme 211.
Exactly. So next week I think it's Sean Murphy is going to be doing programme.
Possibly, I think Sean and Willie will have a bit of input into that. I'm not sure.
Very good. So it's a co-production next week.
From Carriganima.
From Carriganima itself, yeah. So at this particular point, I suppose from Martina, from John, from Bernard, and from all our studio guests, including, of course, Dolores, Sean, Jerry, Mary, Brendan on camera, Eiley, Mary, Anketel, and all our wonderful friends. It's Slán, it's Bannock, J. Galair, and over to Bernard's amazing footage.
No, it's Dendra Kelleher's amazing footage.
But the fact that you have actually acquired it in a wonderful manner.
1985 COP 20 rally. Good night, everyone.
at the first service of the Cork 20 rally of this Sunday morning. This is just after stage 15. As you can see, the mechanics are doing a thorough check on the Ruckman's Porsche Carrera, still in the number 1 spot. We should have times at a later stage, and at this stage you can see that the wheels are off, probably replacing tyres and regrooving them for the wet and dry conditions of the road this morning. We're lucky so far that the weather is holding up and providing us with some good rallying. There's a massive crowd here around this Porsche Carrera Ruckman's rally scene, and it draws some attention. Caused the tyres to heat up quite a lot. This is not a part of the work that go on during a rally service and preparation for the event, so this is to have the tyres heat up more and get better traction on the road. Here with me now I've Ronan Morgan, Billy Coleman's navigator, co-driver, man calling the notes. Very important this weekend, Ronan.
Well, it is, Paddy, yeah. It's pretty fierce out there at the moment. We just had a puncture on the last stage and we lost 17 seconds to Austin, so we'll have to work pretty hard now to maintain our lead for the next 6 stages.
Yeah, halfway through I realised that you seem to be down some time, but again, what is the overall position at this time?
We are now 45 seconds ahead of Austin.
So from this morning, so you've lost something like 21 seconds?
24 seconds we've lost since this morning, yeah.
But no worries?
No other problems. The car's going very well. So we should be able to maintain our lead now over the next 6.
Right, Ronan, no other straight-ons or nothing to report, no hairy moments or anything?
Not a hairy moment all weekend, Paddy, thank God. No.
That's good, Ronan. Thanks very much. Now I have Christy Farrell, Austin's navigator for some time. Christy, how's it going this morning?
The stages have been very slippy this morning. We've had just one major drama on the first stage where we were off the road for a while, but apart from that we've been going pretty smoothly, and that we've taken some time back off Billy.
Yeah, I believe the distance now is 45 seconds, and the time now is 45 seconds. Can you still take more time out of him?
Well, we try and take more time out of the next run over the stages. They were very slippy the first time through. They may have dried out somewhat the next, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, would the wet going or the dry going suit you better?
Well, probably the wet going would suit us better, but who knows, we're still going to be trying very hard.
Yeah, well, at this stage last year you were having a good go at one another as well with a similar time there, so I presume you'll keep trying.
I will keep trying right to the end.
Yeah. Thanks, Christy. And just before we go, have you the times on the first stage, how did you compare times on the first, second and third stages this morning?
We were 8 seconds quicker on the first stage, and much the same I think on the second. And on third we were 17, but Billy got a puncture.
Oh, yeah, so that would account for the 17 seconds, but still taking time out, so the next time around will be interesting.
No, every stage is interesting.
Thanks very much, Christy. Right, here now with me I have AJ Keating, car number 5 in the Cork 20. AJ, how's the Opel Mant going for you?
It's a very nice car, Pat, but I think I have a lot to learn in driving it. I'm just not driving quick enough as yet. I'm still in a learning process.
Yeah, well, this being your second event, you had a good run in Wexford with it.
Yeah, I was quite happy in Wexford. We were driving blind, and it was an enjoyable event, and we did okay.
Yeah, well, of course, you never get to know a big car like this on 2 rallies. You have plenty of time yet, and how's the car been going for you?
Well, the car's going without a problem. No problem at all, really.
That's very good. At the moment, where are you lying?
We're 5th. We have about 10 minutes to spare, I think, so we're quite steady in 5th.
Yep. Can you catch Fort Winston?
I don't think I'm going to try because they're at each other's throats and there's a long rally there yet. I think I'll leave them make the mistakes.
Yeah, well, I think that's a sensible thing to do, but you can still pick up a place or 2 before the evening is over.
Well, we'll see how things are going. We'll drive on anyway.
Thanks very much, AJ. Right, Billy Coleman now just going at the checkout. How's it going for you now, Billy?
That's going all right, Paddy. We've had a puncture, of course, and we've lost about 20 seconds, so we have to make up a bit of time now, I think. But the gap is still about 50 seconds, so not too bad.
Yeah, 45 seconds in fact is what I'm told, but no problem there, no worries or anything.
No, the car is fine. The road's a bit dangerous this morning after all the rain, you know. There's a lot of water in places, so it's really tricky.
Yeah, I'm sure you would prefer the dry going with this type of car.
Well, I would, but I mean, you've got to take it as it comes, so...
Yeah, I suppose the rear-wheel drive, front-engine rear-wheel drive car have a better chance on the wet going.
Well, I suppose it should. I'd say that the thing is, this should have more traction, but it's probably more difficult to drive, and the roads today are a lot more bumpy as well, you know. So, anyway, we'll hang on in there and it should be all right.
Right, I assume you're due out now, so best of luck, Billy.
Thanks, Paddy.
A bit of time this morning, how are you going to play it now?
I think we play the same we've been playing it yesterday and today. Like, our priority is to try and win the championship this weekend. I think, you know, we just maybe go a little bit quicker. The stages suit the car slightly more, but there was a minute and 9 seconds in it last night. I think we took back something like about 20 seconds or 15 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, I'm sure you would prefer probably slippery going, wetish going rather than the dry going.
Yeah, we're giving away, you know, in the region of 60, 70 brake horsepower to the Parish. And slippery conditions don't make that big a difference then with power, so they suit us better. But you know, we're happy enough the way the stages are today. They're just more tighter than yesterday, which makes a big difference to the Manta.
Yeah, well, of course, I suppose the Porsche would have better traction with the weight on the back compared with your car, but then again, the rear-wheel drive and front engine handles better on the wet.
Yeah, the handling slightly better. We probably make up the difference in the handling, where he get the extra grip. But no, we're happy enough the way the stages are today. It'll suit the Manta a bit better than yesterday anyway.
Right, thanks, Austin. Best of luck.
You still walking?
Just a general shot of the crowd spectating and watching the servicing of Billy Conan's rally car here at the last service before the last group of 3 stages.
I think I don't know what to turn on, I'm just in. I had to use the back of the bus for it. Not a bit far over there, though. Did you?
Right, Ron Morgan, I understand now you've dropped some more time, but you're still far enough ahead for to win the event.
We're still okay, Paddy. We dropped some time on the first 2 stages, and then we gained some time on the last one. So we're still okay, but still a reasonable enough margin going into the final 3 stages.
Yeah. How much ahead are you at the moment?
33 seconds now ahead, so we should be okay.
Yeah. You've dropped about 39 seconds since morning, but still in rallying circles, 2 seconds can be a lot of time, as you know from Donegal.
1 second will do, Paddy. That's all we want.
Yeah, well, of course, this is the thing. 1 second is as good as 1 hour, but, you know, a puncture could be disastrous.
Well, we've already had one puncture, so it could be, and then Austin could have a puncture too, so you just don't know how it's going to go.
Well, I suppose they say that's the joys of motoring.
I'm afraid so.
Yeah. Thanks very much, and best of luck.
Thanks.
Right.